Hello everyone. Let us start our today's science class with the thought tomorrow is too late, yesterday is over, and now is exactly the right moment, so start. Children, we have started the lesson number 4 current, electricity, and magnetism. We cannot imagine our life without electric current. What do you mean by the word current? Does it mean shock? No, it is not. Current means flow. When water flows from one place to another, it is called water current. When wind flows from one place to another, it is called wind current. When news spreads from one person to another, it is called current news. So, we are dealing with the word electric current in this chapter. Electric current is the flow of electrons in a conductor. Electricity is of two types, static electricity and dynamic or current electricity. When electric charges remain still, it is called static electricity, and in current electricity, electric charges are made to move. A large current flows when lightning takes place from a cloud to the ground, while sensation is felt by us due to a microscopically small current flowing to the brain. You are aware of the current flowing through wires, electric bulbs, and equipments in the house. In the electric cells of a radio or in a car battery, a current is produced by the flow of both negatively and positively charged particles. Electricity is carried by electrons and ions. You all know current flows through wires, electric bulbs, and various equipments in the house. A battery is a group of two or more cells connected in series to obtain more potential difference. A continuous flow of electrons constitute an electric current in a metal. We get current electricity when charged particles such as electrons, positive ions, and negative ions are made to flow in a conductor by applying electric force. So overall, electrons, positively charged ions, negatively charged ions are all carriers of electricity. Now let us get acquainted with the term electrostatic potential. Water or a liquid flows from a higher level to a lower level. Heat always flows from a body at higher temperature to a body at lower temperature. Similarly, there is a tendency of the positive charge to flow from a point of higher electric level to a point of lower electric level. This electric level deciding the direction of flow of electric charges is called electrostatic potential. Children, you all know that liquid flows from a higher level to lower level. As you have seen waterfalls, they start from higher altitude and they flow from higher altitude to ground. Means water flows from higher level to lower level. Heat flows from a body which is at higher temperature to a body at lower temperature. Similarly, a positive charge flows from a point at higher electric level to a point at lower electric level, and negative charge flows from a point at lower electric level to a point at higher electric level. The electric level deciding the direction of flow of electric charge is called electrostatic potential or electric potential. Let us know the term potential difference. In order to understand this term, let us consider one example. Here there are two tanks shown, tank A and tank B. Both the tank contain same water level. So when the water level is same, water will not flow from tank A to tank B. In second diagram, tank A has higher water level, so water will flow from tank A to tank B. In order to flow water, there is a difference in the level of water. Similarly, in order to flow the electrons, there should be a difference in the potential, and this potential is called as electrostatic potential. Potential difference is the difference between the potentials at 2 points. It is similar to the height of a waterfall or the temperature difference between a hot body and a cold body. Potential difference is expressed in volt. In order to understand the concept electric potential more clearly, I have shown here a table. As you all know, cell has two terminals, positive terminal and negative terminal. Terminal means starting or ending point. Now let us assign some values to the positive and negative terminals. Suppose positive terminal is assigned a value +1 and negative terminal has assigned a value -1. Now you all know positive numbers are bigger than negative numbers. So we can say that positive terminal is at higher electric potential and negative terminal is at lower electric potential. And current always flow from higher level to lower level, that is from higher electric potential to lower electric potential. Potential difference. Similar to the height of a waterfall, the temperature difference of hot and cold bodies, the difference between the potential of 2 points, that is potential difference, is interesting to us. In figure 4.1a, there is no current as there is no potential difference in the absence of any cell. In diagram 4.1a, there is no cell attached in the electric circuit, and no electric cell means there is no potential difference and therefore the bulb is not glowing. But in figure 4.1b, current starts flowing in the circuit as soon as potential difference is applied. Here potential difference is set up by connecting electric cell in the circuit. The unit of potential difference in SI system is volt. A cell, electric cell, gives potential difference which in turn causes electrons to move in the circuit, and that that helps the bulb to glow. A closed path in which current flows is called as electric circuit. Electric circuit comprises of electrical components, example cell or battery, bulb, switch, wire. This diagram is with actual instrument. Battery, conducting wire, switch and electric bulb. And this diagram is with symbols. Direction of current is always from positive terminal of battery to its negative terminal. That is from higher electric potential to lower electric potential. Electric switch. A switch is a simple device that either breaks the circuit or completes it. Circuits have a switch so that they can be turned on and off. When the switch is turned on, it closes the gap. Thus, the electricity is able to flow and make the device work and the bulb glows. In this diagram, the switch is kept in on position. Therefore, the electric circuit is complete and the electricity is able to flow and therefore the bulb glows here. When the switch is kept on off position, it makes a gap in the electric circuit. Thus, electricity cannot flow through the circuit and the bulb does not glow. So, the switch is there for making and breaking the circuit. Watch this video which will help you to know the working of electric bulb. Children, this is a battery. Battery has two terminals, positive and negative terminals, and this is a LED bulb. Now here the circuit is not complete. That's why you cannot see the bulb glowing. But when I complete the circuit by joining these two wires, the bulb will glow. Here a circuit gets completed. That's why current is flowing to the electric circuit and the bulb is glowing. Thank you. So, children, have you understood what does mean the electric circuit? A continuous path consisting of electric conducting wires, a switch or a plug key and other resistances between the terminals of cell along which electric current flows, and this constitute electric circuit. So if the electric circuit is complete, then the device will work, otherwise not. We will continue the remaining part in the next video.